history will not back what they are doing, because even when you trace the story or the history of governance,
okay,
you will know that we have passed this stage and now it is coming back. Many years ago, those into spiritual things were the one manipulating or advising the leaders at the time.
Of the country, yes.
Every country or every town or every kingdom has spiritual advisors to the leader in charge. Yes.
Of the
So
boss.
from them, at the time that they were calling them ritual people or whatever, to the point that even the priests.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Well, it is a Friday evening. Ghana is morning. I want to believe at this stage, if you are not sad in Ghana, I don't know what will make you sad. I saw a post from Lexi the Comic. Lexi the Comic. He said, hey, Foresight TV. So if people there, even if the whole Ghana will die self, you guys will play hip hop. Foresight TV, even in Ghana, everybody dies, they will still play hip hop. Like, forget about, they don't know what's happening in Ghana. Foresight, they live in a different world. They don't live in Ghana. Well, by the way, let's go to the funeral grounds to check some of the happenings there before we even do the talking. We've seen videos of prominent people, politicians, showbiz personalities, and media people giving some beautiful reports from the funeral grounds. And
I pray that this funeral will bring closure to a grieving nation, and that a new dawn will break in which we can look forward with pride as Ghanaians to a prosperous nation. And that today we pray that this will be the beginning as the Almighty God heals our land. I thank you. I thank you. You will always be in our hearts. You will always be remembered, and we will always revere your memory. May God continue to bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
Personally, I've not followed. As a matter of fact, I've only been seeing snippets of videos online. I don't know what my people have seen though. So I'll use this to welcome you guys to Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. The team is seated. Roland Amate is in the middle, usual position. From Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report, Shag Z, and ShowbizChannelJ.com. As well as in Team Dodo Solomon, you can also call him Chamo. Chamo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited and in Tidosu Digital Solutions. Meanwhile, producers Theophilus Digosh, Desert, and Sammy Tuga, they are also running affairs behind the scenes for you guys to know what is happening. Now, at the Black Star Square, Chamo, what have you seen so far?
Yeah.
The videos and all the antics.
The images, and the videos, everything. I think so far so good. I think they are. I would say the Ghanaians have done well.
Okay.
I think this one we have done well. We have celebrated them as heroes as they are, and I think so far so good. I've seen images and videos as well. The one that this guy Apia Stadium and his boy Kwame Ahimfi.
Oh, they are there already.
They were moving around greeting the dignitaries, and it's an interesting video to watch. And again, our prophet who is now getting his shine or going viral.
We'll talk
so
about
far.
him.
Yeah, I think he was also there at the funeral grounds, and it's nice. From what I've seen, I think we have done well in general. Like Ghanaians are we have really done well. We are sympathizing with the family, and I think the family will be happy that we are celebrating their people. Although this is not a good news for the family, they wish that their beloved will be alive, but
Exactly.
what can we say? They are dead, so we just have to do what we think will help.
Okay.
In the sense of they will see that okay, Ghanaians appreciate what they did for the nation
And celebrated them as well.
and we are celebrating them. So I think it's cool. From
I
what
see.
I've seen, I think we are.
Has there been any pronouncements from government bodies about what they intend to do for the families, especially the bereaved families?
For them, I don't even believe
I
them.
heard a fund has been set up. A fund has been set up, and even Islamic Bank has, I think, donated 500,000 ES
For all the family members.
for the children.
Oh, okay.
The children of the.
Well, I mean, this thing, me, I don't really want to go there. I know that we have the official one that will happen when you are even when you go on retirement and you are not alive within a certain period. There's a certain amount of money that they will give to your family. So I know that one is there. They will get something from it. Apart from that, the promises one need there. I don't really trust them like that. When we start something like this, in fact, we have seen and heard something like this before. But later, the family members will come out and cry that they are not getting
the
the promises and the things that people said that they will give it to them. As for the official one day, I know that they will get something. Just that if they have the younger ones, it will not be enough. They may need more. So we wish that the government will do something substantial that they can hold on to for a very long time. I mean, if not monetary aspect like physical money, but more like a scholarship or something that they may not have to pay much to go to school if they have what it takes to go to school. I think it will help than promising and giving them money. It's far better than that.
Okay.
If they are not going to pay school fees till maybe their tertiary first level tertiary education, that would be nice. For those who cannot do it, if they are going into a trade or something and they may not have to pay much to start, I mean, that would be nice. But as for we will give you 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 there, I don't trust it. A man for the budget hype, yeah, who be that? And apart from that, I think I also saw a quote coming from Sam Joy saying that the best way that we can honor the heroes properly is to go at Galamsey till we are able to stop it. Or I mean, we should never go low on Galamsey fight.
Okay. Because they were on that train before they died.
They died.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I heard it from Sam George's quote, and again I think there's one man called Clement Apak, also in a similar line that if you really want to honor them, the best thing is that we don't have to stop fighting
Galamsey.
Yes, and all those things. So far so good. I think we have done well as a nation. Even the prophets are also doing their bit to keep things ongoing.
We'll talk about them later. I hear media coverage is so beautiful. I don't know if you got time to watch any of the television.
I've not watched much, but from the little that I've seen, even online, a lot of platforms were giving access to also show it. Yeah, so I saw the UTV streaming. I saw even the GH page also streaming. I saw even not so traditional media platforms streaming and getting good angles, which means they are picking the source from somewhere. Yes, and I think it's good. I mean, so far so good. From what I've seen, I've not watched much, but the little that I've seen, I think it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is a state event, therefore media publicity should be enormous. We should see it everywhere. Ro, what have you also gathered so far, as much as the National Mourning Day is concerned?
Well, it's not so much of a good day.
Okay.
Even though these people are being celebrated in that particular style, but what can we do as humans? We can only move on and do what we are supposed to do. And so far, I think they've gotten some good befitting burial, which is a state burial. And for me, seeing the videos, I did not have time or get time to watch the live feed on television, but
Okay.
I saw it on major blogs, especially on some traditional media, social media handles and stuff. And I must commend the organizers who were able to put all the setup and logistics in place within this particular short period, and how beautifully it was done. When I saw the whole setup in terms of demarcations and all of that, I was really impressed. Even I saw videos. I think there was one video that I saw early at dawn, around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. thereabouts.
People were there from that
Yeah,
time.
yeah, because setup was already done as at that time.
Okay.
So videos and stuff started flying on social media, where even the Independence Arc was decorated with some form of light with the people's pictures on it and all of that. It was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. And so far, I think Standogwe has been the one receiving all the accolades and stuff. And it's beautiful. I will commend him for that beautiful setup. Well, seeing the families read the tributes of the people that have passed, Charlie, it was heartbreaking. The kind of stories they were telling about the people and all of that. Watching the videos, at some point I had to switch off to a different one, because it was heartbreaking looking at the loved ones sharing their fond memories of these people and how impactful they were, even not only to the family but to Ghana as a whole. Charlie, it was crazy, especially the fly officer who got married not long ago. Charlie, the guy's wife reading the tribute was crazy. Apparently,
But why did they allow her to read? Because sometimes you don't allow such people to read.
but it being so now no one able to catch, and she also had the strength to.
Because on occasions like that, the wives, the widows, they don't read the tribute themselves.
That is probably when we enter into our tradition. But when it gets to this level there, sometimes things may be modified, and if the widow is one that may have the strength and is learned and can read, why not? Maybe she may be allowed, which is why probably they allowed her to read the tribute and all. I think for Omaneboama, it was the children that came to read the tribute and stuff.
Adult children?
Yeah. The lady was in her teens, kind of.
Wow.
So it was very,
Amazing.
Charlie, it was very touching. It was very touching. So far, I think representation. This is a state funeral, so almost all the quarters, as far as the state institutions are concerned, represented. A good number of media coverage we've also received. When you go online, Charlie, it has been back to back, and it is trending all over. This is what everybody is talking about now. Okokabi before they are sorry for you at this time. And I also saw
It's
news.
Okatachi there, Afrifa.
I did not see a video of him.
You've not
I've not seen a
Then
video
he's
of him.
not there.
But he will represent.
He
He will go.
I'm sure he
That's what
will
I'm saying.
go.
If you go, by now you guys would have seen
Yeah,
it.
he
Because
will go.
I saw a picture of Woon to me and others also there.
I've seen Diana Samoa and
Yeah.
and others also go. So definitely he probably would go. But Ebiana, he's engaged with some other things. But let's see how it goes. But so far, I think so good for everything. We hope that the family will receive the peace and the comfort that is coming, and Charlie, they will be able to heal soon. This is not easy though for the family, but we wish them well.
But one thing I'm happy for is the fact that they have done this funeral as early as possible.
Oh yes.
I think when it happened, I was suggesting that, Charlie,
Quick,
there's
quick.
nothing to keep
To be,
as much
yeah.
as this funeral is concerned. There is nothing to keep as much as this funeral is concerned.
yeah.
Maybe they wanted to get the bodies right. This is this, and they did that going to South Africa swiftly and coming back with a DNA result. So I think they have gotten it right.
Yeah.
Let them go to sleep so that families can also pay attention to other things, and the state even can concentrate on other things, because until they are buried or until their funeral, there will be that back and
will
forth
still
to
be
their
lingering
house.
around.
So I think that one day we need to give it to the planners for not spending so much time. Back. There's nothing to keep as much as this funeral is concerned. Let's throw everything away with it. And let's move on with lives. It's unfortunate, very painful, but life goes on. That's the fact. Now, still at the funeral grounds, something has come up that has become a trending story. A prophet who calls himself Razak, Prophet Razak, As much as I know, a Razak should be
A Malam.
an imam or something like Malam Razak or Bibi. But this time around, Prophet Razak, no problem about that.
Wetuba.
We are okay and we are fine with it. Now, what is it about Prophet Razak? Prophet Razak went to the funeral grounds. The accident was when?
About a week ago, a week or 2 weeks ago.
The accident that has happened for the past week, more than a week. Prophet Razak never came out to say, oh, no. Leave them there at the Brofrid, whatever. I'm going there to do my incantations or my prayers and bring them back to life. He didn't wait. He waited till some of them have even been buried, the Muslims among them.
Yeah.
The bodies disintegrated, some going here, some going there. Today, that we are having the funeral. Prophet says we should give him the chance, and that is what people are angry about. Like, what chance again do you want?
Ezekiel.
What chance? Prophet said we should give him the chance
Yeah.
to bring them back to life, to wake them up to the living again. And so many people are not happy with the prophet. As to why they are not happy with the prophet, maybe Chemo, who is the kofabai of this story, and Roland will tell us more. But let's go listen to him. For you know, he's serious about it. Shatta saw the news card on Sammy Flex TV page. Hey, put me trust in you. I'm sure to Shatta, he thought we were telling us. So he wanted to see the video. I said, okay, watch the video. Wow, watch it. I'll be back.
Ghana phone now say, "My year ready. Yema me opportunity. Sanko foi. Me mama samba life. Mem yen kusi yo. Sa asma me kache Ghana. Me dey chire ma to am. Tomo pa mo nya, on person mo nye. I'm ever ready. Ti me da Yesu ase.
What's it like? Me
patcho me pepe.
Besa GH.
Me patcho me do that. Me otu me no. Adom no wo.
Your friend,
Your friend Prophet Razak.
Prophet was that.
Ti me ready say me be say.
Well, so that was Prophet Razak telling the world. He says, I'm ready. And that is what I was happy about. After saying everything, he said, I am ready. Jamu, you brought this video up.
Yeah.
Why is he trending? And why are many people attacking his personality?
Well, I think we are in a time that it is difficult for people to accept certain pronouncements when you just make them. I mean, because we know how the spiritual workers operate.
Okay.
I mean, when I talk about spiritual workers, you know,
Yeah.
if both the Christians, the Muslims, and then our traditional people, all of them together, they are all traditional workers. Mostly, you hear the traditional people who will say that we can resurrect somebody or something like that. I mean, you hardly hear a man of God saying that. They for those people, they only report after they have done it. They don't challenge that I can do it, so bring the person to me. No, they will come and tell us that, oh, I have resurrected Asumesi, I have resurrected so and so. Even the obinim that you have mentioned, that's what he did. Onyane ni wi e no beka kire o beka je mi ko nyane obi ntimumra onyane ni wi a no beka kire.
Okay.
I don't need him. And I think some time ago, one pastor from South Africa also did that. He resurrected somebody, and the guy was walking very funny. Like, I don't know why.
I remember seeing that video.
I don't know why after you have resurrected, you are walking like that.
Body, no, I am ready. The body is now fitting into the right places. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then when you are walking like a ghost.
No, he
was still a ghost.
No, he was still in ghost mode. He was in ghost mode. So he was not activating the human mode.
So when people hear something like that, a lot of things will come into their heads. I mean, and one of them, like when you go through the comment section of the story when we broke it, I mean, some were making fun of it. Others were also insulting and all those things. I mean, I remember one guy under the comment section said that has he forgotten that they bent, and even some of them we may not see some of the past and all those things. And then I replied by saying that with God, all things are possible. So we have to give him a chance. When I saw the video from the beginning, I thought that it wasn't a serious thing. But after watching the whole thing, then no, the guy's gesture, everything shows that he's serious. And he said, I'm ready.
Then I'm ready.
Yeah,
so I heard it fire.
You allow me. Like he said something like, if you guys give me the chance, I will do it. And then the guy asked for his name. That's why we knew that he's called Razak. In fact, initially I thought that the guy was joking, but he's serious. And the thing is, it is funny to me. At the same time, I get the angle that why some people are angry. And again, it is because of the communique that came out earlier that if you have anything, come to the secretariat for the prophecies and whatever to report, for them to scrutinize and all those things. I think it wasn't a good thing for them to put it out like that. Because it is a form of encouraging people to come up. It's like, okay, now this is a good job that we can also do. So let's start it. I've seen one pastor preaching and saying that, oh, if this is what you want, there are any
I think I watched that.
Yes, so I think the presidency, they made a mistake of announcing that people should come and tell them their prophecy and all those things. And some of these things are encouraging, or it is a way, it is motivating those who may want to just form whatever opinion or form whatever spiritual capabilities that they think they have, and then come out and say some of these things. And it may be funny, but the guy is serious. And for those who are saying that maybe we have to take him to a mental home for us to check him, they have a point there, but I don't support them.
They have a point, but I don't support them.
Yeah.
People don't understand spiritual things.
So they may have a point. Let's go and check them. And for all you know, the guy is also promoting himself, because after this story, he's all over the place. For those who know him, they will be calling and asking, why are you saying this and all those things. And maybe he has other abilities that he will prove to those who will be calling for them to seek his spiritual services. So sad part is that we are now in an era that the spiritual working is also reviving. It's coming up. A lot of them are now coming up. After presidency recognizing them, this is the chance for them to also do their thing. So I'm not surprised that somebody like this will come out and say whatever that he's saying. Just that we should just ignore what is happening, like what has happened, and let's move on with our life. It's part of the joke. So that's what I would say about that.
I see. Do you know, I saw a news card, just that I did not take it serious, so I let it pass. But now I think I have to go look for it, where Elvis, a free anchor, has been quoted for saying that they've received some of these prophecies, but according to him, 80% of most of these prophecies are junk. Like they are nonsense.
And so how would he determine which is
exactly what I'm talking about? Because that is what he said. I need to go look for this. It was a news card, and they have quoted him.
But you remember I said something like this?
Yes, they've quoted him that he's saying they've received some of the prophecies, but to them, what they've received, 80% are junk. Like, I'm not they don't consider them, but the rest, they will see what they can do about it.
So government is paying somebody to receive prophecies and then review and now label them, which is the good one and the bad one.
Yes.
I think they should implement the prophecy tax. We should support them. If we have secretariat, or if we have office to receive prophecies, I think we should have money to support those who will bring the prophecies. I agree with Fire Oja that they need car and fuel to deliver the prophecies. I mean, it's sad, but this is where we are now. What can we do? Let's see how far they will go, and how far the presidency will also tackle this for us to move from this joke that we are having in our system.
Chemo calls it a joke. Chemo is not a believer of the Holy Spirit. So he's saying a joke. Someone is saying he can bring people to life, and you are saying Akufo said something. He said, what we cannot do
It's bringing dead bodies.
to bring people back to life.
But
What
they-
we can do is to protect the people.
But
now we have someone who can do
who
it.
can do
Let's
it.
look for him. I think this one, you see, these are not the things these national security. These are not the things they should be doing. Because the guy says he wants a chance. This one, national security, you whip him up.
Yeah, did that was
You take him to where he can get a chance. Charlie. Do what they say.
Why do you need to let
This one, Charlie, Ghana, the misplaced priorities. Get the guy to go do the work. Maybe he can.
Yeah.
Yes, until we try him, we can't kill him. So let's try him. 2 minutes bad more. You don't know. So maybe he can. But what do you think about him? I saw your post with some video. Ezekiel, don't pay.
So you see, when I saw the video, I also thought he was joking. Then I saw other videos of the same guy on other blogs, and he was like confirming what he had said earlier. That it is the reason why he was even in a white shirt at the funeral.
I see.
Whilst everybody was in black or red. It is because he doesn't see them as dead people, but he's seeing them as being asleep. So if given the chance, yes, the video is there.
Wow.
He
He added that too.
Oh yes. Say anything or share white, you know. You know what this reminds me of? You remember, sir, Okophobia that the time Castro got missing. I don't see a TV. I got it. No, okay.
TV telephone so efa camera di le ti de
Ongo yinimra.
I remember.
Ono ansi oni de ne No, okay. You see, that is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asemsi obenye jimi for baku
Yeah.
Obetrinity for shaking reason. And that's what I'm seeing this guy do. I mean, for people who are coming at him, of course, whatever he's saying is very ridiculous. Like OJ Juan, you ask yourself, okay, so where have you been? What is your track record? And I say, failing away superpowers. And like, and how is that?
Some people were asking that he should start from his family.
Exactly.
And then I also replied them that he's now working in anointing. Since the days that he got this anointing,
the
family member be so now you can test him with this one.
For me, but am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised, because medical, I've said it initially. Say this particular office of receiving prophecies and whatever,
they have gotten official recognition.
If they think they are going to minimize these things by opening this office, forget. It is rather going to escalate it. And even for the past few days, we've seen one that surpasses what we've even seen. Mostly in Kenya, maybe some occasions be, we are about to have some national celebration be. That is when you see some of these things. But then, Sisia, out of the blue, pam. And now they've gotten some form of validation. This is the presidential validation that we are talking about. From the office of the president. So definitely, okay, now since we have that form of recognition, everybody can come and listen to what Free and Cry is saying. That 80%
yes,
junk.
And
Medical can say, woe betides them. Not any of Sadia were classified as junk. Them dead. You see what you never see before, because at the end of the day, you see, your letter stated that they should bring it to your office. It did not tell them not to go and say it on their pulpit. And they bringing it to your office alone is the endorsement they want. Oh, may they come on office on upper from maybe some. And when they call it is true, he brought it. And the thing has happened. Even if the thing doesn't happen, oh yes, me de koy and I me dey akwanche ne kan so omo nya nchini suo no omo no nti ambe mu de perhaps omo nya nchini suo no opa ko bi so or the buy. The moment you say yes, or the buy, and one that is a huge endorsement, and it is going to flood in with others. That is why Prophet Razak at Trinity. Razak awanye imam, wanye malam. There be wanye sheikh. Or no prophets of fire. So it's like that for me. I think it is sad that at this point, this is where we want to align our priorities. Yes, a woman say whatever happened really got to us some level of pain and all of that. But when you are put in certain positions, unfortunately, sympathy and maybe a safe room. You should rather have empathy than sympathy.
Okay.
That is why we need your brain to take certain hard decisions. Because as citizens, you say, okay, do some level, yeah. We are going to be sympathetic.
Exactly.
It's no bit to me the boni and a chin in I do a beer munyano. And I hashtag about. But when you are put in certain positions, you are supposed to take those hard decisions. And when we want you to take that hard decisions, they are caught here, your officer. What is the difference between this office and the National Cathedral? What is the difference? The only difference is say, yeah, we receiving huge funding. But until say you be funds we should receive it for receiving prophecies, keke. For receiving prophecies.
You link it to the National Cathedral there we are dead.
And I make no, but you see, it is because we are seeing this as an office. But when expose be back, you say, oh, office I any receiving prophecy it is going to be another tool of propaganda for the opposition people to also trumpet on it. And at the end of the day, who is it going to help? It is not going to help any of Ghana in what sense? Ghana in what sense? I grow for Bompire. Every occasion, chief, still intimate saving Ghana. We think setting up an office to receive prophecies will be the one that is going to save Ghana. Then, like you said, misplaced priorities now. And one there.
Tuga is setting me up for insult.
What is this applying?
Tuga has quoted me saying that we need to implement prophecy tax in Ghana. Prophets in Ghana needs money to push the prophecy agenda into the Solomon.
I agree. You said it. You said it. Unless you tell me you don't want what you said to be published, but you said it.
Okay, we have. Oh, he has tagged desert, so it will go very soon.
Quick.
So desert, we need a card for this one.
Well, so I still think that we need to hasten slowly with religion.
Yeah.
Because religion, dear, even if you are being deceived, sometimes hard to know.
Exactly.
With religion, if you are being deceived, sometimes hard to know. The only thing that can save you from religion issues will be your faith.
And what you believe in.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's your faith. Because so if someone said, this water is my God, and the person's faith and belief is in this water, maybe it can do it for him. But when we live in a world where there is secular belief and faith, and you give credence to a certain people, I'm sure now, what if Malam people also start coming?
Yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying. I'm coming there.
Yeah.
Fetish priest, Koku, almost come home, but
for them, they will not mind them. The thing is that those who are accepting the prophecies are part of the Christian fraternity. That's why. If they were not part, they will not accept it. They will see it as rubbish. But now, every year Ankara, he's into Christianity big time, because I think I heard his mom or something was a prophet or a pastor, something like that. I'm not sure about that one. But we have seen him go like he's a church person. So if he's the one leading this, I'm not surprised. And yeah, that's why they are going that direction. But history will not back what they are doing, because even when you trace the story or the history of governance, you will know that we have passed this stage and now it is coming back. Many years ago, those into spiritual things were the one manipulating or advising the leaders at the time.
Of the country, yes.
Every country or every town or every kingdom has spiritual advisors to the leader in charge.
Yes.
So from them at the time that they were calling them ritual people or whatever, to the point that even the priests at the time, even the Roman Empire and all those things, the Roman priests were very powerful. Pope and then those who in charge, they were very powerful in terms of what the people should do. The direction will come from them. That's why even in the Bible, the time that Joseph gave the direction through dreams, because they were believing in those things. When a leader gets a dream or something like that, they will go to the spiritual leader or the spiritual worker to interpret what they should do and all those things. We have passed through all that stage to this point that those people who are influencing, we thought were the academics, the academia people. They will do research, they will give advice based on economic activities that we should do and all those things. All for us to get back to the point that now we think that spiritual people should come back again. We have passed through this stage, but again, because the presidency gave that directive, it is a form of endorsing them to come back, and we are not surprised that they will come back like this. Just that it is really dangerous, because when we go through the history, we know what Jim Jones did to a lot of people. We know what happened in Uganda not many years ago. I think even in the year 2000, the similar thing that Jim Jones did happened in Uganda as well. And I think even Nigeria or wherever, there was a pastor who also burned some people, all in the name of taking them to heaven and all those things. So it is sad that we are getting to this point, but yes, the leadership that we have, they should be careful encouraging some of these things instead of them ignoring them in a way that it will not be as it is now. They have rather given them a presidential stamp for them to even do more, and that's why we are seeing what we are seeing now.
Well, let's see how it goes. We wish all of them well. I'm sure we can do this to run away from here. Once again, Chemo has started another debate online between Tiwa Savage and her possible suitors. As it stands now, this has also generated so much talk, because people are thinking, Tiwa, are you being real? Whatever you are saying, do you even understand it? Chemo, maybe you can take me through it and get you guys your views and opinions before we run away from here.
Yeah, so I heard Tiwa Savage went for an interview, and she was asked the possible suitors or the kind of man that she may want to settle with in her current situation, and then she gave her specs, but it didn't end there. Somebody also replied, and when after that reply, then it became something on social media that people are reacting to. So Tiwa Savage's preference was this, and I'm quoting, I want to date a man who has private jet, yacht, and no baby mama drama. That's what she wants. That's her standards. Or her
so you're not reading from any of where it was coming. You want to read from exactly what she said.
The quote that coming from her was what it is. And then,
so read again. She said what? I want to.
Okay, so this is it. So the quote is this one. I want to date a man who has private jet, 1, yacht, 2, and no baby mama drama.
Okay.
Or you can say and no baby mama.
Yeah, but the one I've seen, there's no drama attached to it.
Yeah, and no baby mama. So this is what she wants. And then she put it out there. And then there was a guy on Twitter calling himself Troublemaker. But the handle is Flames_Collins.
Okay.
And then he came to quote Tiwa Savage and give a reply. And this is his reply.
Okay.
So me as a man, if private jets and yacht, so me as a man with private jet and yacht, what do I get in return? So it's a question to Tiwa Savage. If this is what you want,
so if
I have it, if I have the private jet and then I have the yacht, what do I get in return? And then he answered it. After asking the question, it would have been okay to leave it there. But no, the guy answered it because I think he knows something about Tiwa Savage.
And
So the reply was, a 45-year-old baby mama with sex
With
tape
chest
on the
tape.
internet. With chest tape.
A
Sorry.
45-year-old
Baby mama with chest tape on the internet.
That's what he is saying.
Yeah, that's what he's saying that he will get in return. Having a
So
private
yacht
jet.
he's
and
asking,
a yacht.
so me as a man with private jets and yachts, what do I get in
in
return?
return.
A 45-year-old baby mama
mama.
with chest tape on the internet?
This is a heavy point.
Yeah. So the guy is saying that
that's an unfair point to Tiwa. Very unfair.
Well, that's debatable anyway. That's why
No, Chabo,
people are really
you don't know what she comes to the table with.
She's the table.
and no.
You bring
that's-
some tea, come and
so
put it in.
that's
Because one, Tiwa Savage is not just an ordinary person.
yeah, of course.
She's a celebrity.
An accomplished musician.
So forget about her age, forget about her chest tape, forget about her child.
yes,
If you are moving with Tiwa,
of course.
some value that will be placed on you,
Very, very,
it is an expensive value.
very, very.
That's true. But
Yes.
the thing is, any guy with private jet, yacht, will not need Tiwa Savage value for anything. That's the thing.
One may need it.
No.
Because if you have a yacht and a private jet,
Yeah.
it means you are in some sort of good business.
Good.
Unless you are a scammer. If you are in some sort of good business and you have Tiwa Savage as your partner, free advert for life.
Free.
No, the thing is, if no, you are missing something. For you to acquire this things, the private jet and a yacht, it also means that you have a high value. You are a high valued man
Person,
in
yeah.
society. You have moved wherever that there is to move. You don't need Tiwa Savage brand to do anything. That's the thing. So that's why, in fact, what you are saying is true. Some people think like that without considering the other side. Successful people, successful men who have acquired things that you are so happy to associate with them. They don't need what you are bringing on the table at this point. They have options. They have the status. They have the people that they can call. They don't need your brand for anything. So if you are looking for a man like that, know that you are of no value to that man. In terms of that thing, what that man will need from you, unfortunately, is age and not having scandals. That's why the guy mentioned those things. The guy, he's aware that Tiwa Savage is a popular person. She will have money. She may even have her own private jet and all those things. But a man with that same thing will not need what you have for anything. What they will need is your youthfulness. So that they can do things with you.
Oh, but Tiwa can
You
do
see?
things. Oh. Tiwa looks like 25.
No, looking in there. I mean, go and ask
Tiwa
him.
looks 25.
KSM has a friend. When he sees him, he say, and when you ask him, he will tell you what it means. And you may look
25.
youthful. You may look even 19 years, but you are 45. You can never
Function
as a 25 or a 20-year-old person.
That one is true.
So that's why the guy will say this. I think it is a reality check that we don't say them. That's why when he says it like that, yeah, or your banner say, oh, yeah, but you see, when you are going for a standard like this, get ready to hear some of these things. Yes. The guy who is saying this, he may not even have it. That's why he said, if for those who have it, they will not even come and reply or make a comment.
Yes.
But the reality is that those people may also not want somebody like Tiwa Savage as their partners. That's the reality on the ground. But for those people who are now coming up with they will even beg to be Tiwa Savage's partner or something like that.
I don't show any.
I don't know.
So that's okay. Also, yeah, my reference.
I'm not surprised that a comment like this is coming. It's sad reality if you have to put it that way.
Well,
if you are a woman and you are aging, it will go against you for sure. And because of those things, sometimes you have to lower your standards. Even if this is what you are looking for, you should only talk about it when you have it.
okay.
If you don't have it, don't talk about it because it will go against you. You may get a good man who may not have private jet and yacht, but if that's your standard, then you should be ready for people also giving you some of these comments.
I see. Well, let's listen to Roland. Roland says it's an option he would want to go for. So let's see how he defends this option as
mental
well.
health
Oh, no one here is okay. We'll take over from there.
This is a when we work a hard truth, like sad reality. Unfortunately, there are some people or some ladies who may have Tiwa Savage and her likes as their idols, and when they listen to some of these commentaries, will just follow them hook, line, and sinker without like thinking about it properly or thinking about it deep. You know, we may see some of these comments from them, and sometimes maybe a bit say then we overlook it, but deep down they know the kind of pain or sadness they go through whenever they hit their rooms. As far as we don't need a man, and we don't want a man in our life, and we independent women and are feminists, but leave them and you see the feminist is pregnant and got impregnated by a man. Meanwhile, she's there preaching to her fellow women that they don't need men for anything. And that is the sad reality. Listen to most of these talk shows be a very explicit and listen to what some of these girls are saying, and it is out of some of these comments or some of these comments coming from people like Tiwa Savage. For me, I am not surprised people will go at her. I am not surprised people will go at her because even at 45, setting these kind of standards, like Jamo said, I was putting myself in that same equation and say, okay, me, I don't have a baby mama. Into drama and crying but somebody that has a private jet and a yacht, not to have a baby mama, it's is
strange.
1 out of 10 million.
It's even strange.
And even that one said, "What you put any panel on some level, poor because okay, he wants to even be in relationships and stuff. Even poor like it is some form of inheritance, and the person might even be in his teens, because we know there are rich people who give birth and their children are very wealthy in that aspect. So even if they have some of these things, the probability that they may not even have baby mama is even low. It's somebody with a yacht and a private jet not to have a baby mama. You would have to comb the world.
That maybe you have to create that.
You
person
have to
yourself.
create that person. That is the hard truth about some of these things. Else, anybody that also has some of these things mostly may not need the value you are bringing.
Exactly.
It will just be a compliment. It will just be you complimenting them. At that point, and even that one, it will also be because okay, they've also been through certain phases, and this is where they finally want to settle. But it is not necessarily because of what you are bringing, and that is it. To mostly men, it is not as if men don't have standard, but we are more reasonable in terms of needs and wants than women. That is the difference. In terms of needs and wants, a man knows what he needs from what he wants. But a woman can misplace what she wants for what she needs. And at the end of the day, this is what she wants to. But is that what she really needs? No. She needs companionship. She needs somebody to make her feel okay. But at the end of the day, she's rather misplacing it for what she wants. Recently, we saw comments coming from Delay talking about the fact that she wishes to have children and she wishes some like for companionship and all. We've seen comments like this in the space, but ubekom now at a point you're misplacing want for a need, and going back is now looking almost suicidal. Going back, I am because if you were making certain statements and I was making certain choice if at that point or who say okay, this is what I really need, so even if I would have to compromise, let me compromise and get it. And I want it and on the cover, okay, but I want to be successful, I want to be that woman that everybody would see, and compromise her need, what she actually needed for that particular want. And maybe I didn't say so. For Tiwa's own year, it will be hard. The only thing I can tell her is that we don't have private jets now, no. We don't have baby mama. So you see, right now, since she can afford, she should bring the private jets. We don't have baby mama driver. Nobody will chase you for it.
You.
Yeah, we.
Is that the only drama I don't have?
The only driver I don't have.
The other ones, it can easily be resolved.
Another one can. The Tuga ones can.
Tuga doesn't qualify. Tuga doesn't qualify. One is qualified.
Oh my word.
But the other ones there. The other ones there can be resolved. So some of us there, we are available. Just that we don't have private jets in the yacht yet. But when we get it, so right now we are available for her to come and use. But when we get it, we will see what you can do.
Well, on this note, I know today people will still drink. Because in Ghana, like President Mahama said, when we are happy, we drink. When we are sad, we drink. Even when we don't know what we want to do, we still drink. Yes. So yes, people will still go through the weekend and drink and do their thing. Meanwhile, Lumba's 1 week, as we call it, is also coming up. I hear
has been put. Okay, the one.
No, the 30th. The 30th at the Legon Stadium. That one is also happening. We will be waiting to see how all these things play out. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It has been a great week with you. We bounced back from Friday and Monday, and I think it has been back to back. Indeed, everything shows we are active once again, and we're back to do this with you. So tell others, Sammy Flex and his crew back from their funeral-thon, and they are working. So join us and let's share some more content and excitement together. Let me say thanks to Intimdo Solomon Chemo, Roland Amate, the producers, Steve Flush, Gosh, Desert, as well as Sam Tuga. Remember, you have to subscribe to us, so the fresh videos, you can also watch them. Until then, I'll be waiting to read your commentaries. If you have a family member who just died, fresh,
Also for Razak,
come to us.
Prophet Razak.
We take you to Prophet Razak. there wouldn't be any. So the money you used to do the funeral, go and give it to you. Because the funeral money, when it goes, it don't come. Make sure go and give that money to Razak. Let him revive the person and save that money.
That's why.
And word to the wise, it's in the north.
Revive, yeah.
We are out of here. Bye bye.
Check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.